Hi guys, let's just go ahead and jump into this energy for today. This is an energy of someone feeling like they are heavily stuck in their emotions, heavily stuck on what to do with it, why they're still feeling this attached to you when it's been some time of separation. They are feeling like they want to speak to you, but are you going to reject them? Because they're not sure if enough time has passed by. Are you still upset with them? Are you still hurt with them? They're trying to figure out, how do they come towards you? Do they just pick up the phone and send a random text? Do they show up? They're not sure how to approach you. Do they come to your door with flowers? Do they offer you, and I'm getting tongue-tied, so they're feeling anxious about this communication. They've been feeling the need to reach out to you, the need to talk to you, the need to be in your presence, but they feel like they're afraid of getting lost in you again. There may have been some imbalance as far as a push and pull when you two were together. It seems like this relationship was very, very pure, but also very, very addicting to this individual. They felt like their emotions were constantly up in the air with you. And at this point, they have really upgraded their life financially. I feel like their money, as far as the material world, is up and they're doing a lot better financially. However, their emotions are just all over the place. They don't feel still in the right mind frame to approach the situation. They understand that everything happens for a reason, and they understand that the separation had to happen now that they have some time to self-reflect. But they're also very sensitive to the way that you are to them. I don't know if you guys had disagreements in the past, and the way that you approached it was a little insensitive or cold at times, and that's what really hurt them. So they're not really sure if that's the way you're going to react again. They do feel like no matter how much time has passed, they still think about you every day. They still feel you. There's so many synchronicities that come up. This is someone that's been trying to be strong to fight the feelings for you, but you continuously come up in their emotional sphere, if that makes sense. They're definitely getting out of that headspace where they feel like they don't have the value or sufficient bandwidth to give you the energy or come with the energy that you want. This is someone that wants to give you everything. This is someone that wants to provide for you. They're definitely a provider mindset for the masculine out there. If it is a feminine energy, this is somebody that is very healed or trying to heal themselves so they can come in at a higher frequency. But for whatever reason, you are their kryptonite. You are their muse. The reason why they work so hard. They were really, really stuck on that emotional turmoil when you walked away, or when they walked away. I'm not really sure who made the choice, but they've been stuck or feeling like they're in this stuck energy because they cannot let go of you. It's almost like you have this pull on them. You see the little strings around here, the pearls? It's almost like they feel like this invisible pull towards you, and no matter how hard they try to let go, the more you pull up, the more they dream about you. They literally dream about you. You're also probably someone that is very secure about who they are and about what they want. And this person has a lot of insecurities when it comes to self-value and self-love. So they tend to shut down a lot, or vice versa, place energy where it fits. This is somebody that is coming out of that space of drowning in their emotions, of thinking about you, of kind of going inward in self-reflection, of avoiding the overindulgence, whether that was drinking heavily, substance abuse, whatever it may be, putting their energy into other things, work, people, places, to forget about you. But they've come to the point where they understand that no action has caused this trickle effect of, it didn't matter if they didn't make a decision. No decision was a decision. And they understand that now. And this is somebody that definitely feels like they've lost their world. They've lost a piece of them. again, this is somebody that has constantly juggled, whether it be people, places, things, work, opportunities, whatever it may be. They constantly juggle to avoid thinking about you, to avoid thinking about the relationship, to thinking about whatever is in their life currently. They've avoided it. And now that it's in reverse, they're coming out of the energy of avoidance. They're wanting to talk to you. They're wanting to share their emotional state, but they're not sure where you stand. They honestly feel like you've moved on. They feel like you don't care about them anymore. And they're trying to search for ways of getting a gauge on your temperature and where you stand, but they haven't been able to figure that out. There's no clear signs. There is no communication. There's been no contact. So they're a little bit lost right now. And we have the Two of Materials in reverse. They're no longer in their head about weighing the options. So should they come towards you or should they not? They have definitely or definitively decided that they want to come towards you. There is no more confusion. There was never a confusion about you, but they were going back and forth in their head. Again, they thought they wanted something different, or they weren't good enough for you, or they weren't able to provide what you needed. But now that they've had a chance to self-reflect, they're able to come forward, or they want to come forward. They haven't decided how they're going to come forward. That's kind of where they're stuck right now. They're almost there, but yeah, they haven't determined how they're going to do it. You have the Hierophant. This is somebody that is seeking a deeper connection, because I think when you guys were together, they allowed you to get as close to them where you did hurt them a lot. You caused a lot of emotional turmoil, regardless if they said it or not. You caused a lot of introspection. You caused them to go within a lot, and you caused them to change their way of how they viewed life. You made such a huge impact and such a huge shift to them that they can't ever unsee things. Like, how can I say this? They're not able to go back and view the world through their own eyes. Now they view the world through your eyes. And that's really heavy for some. This is somebody that is constantly hearing you in their head, your voice, your guidance, your direction, your support. They are constantly pulling on your energy. They're constantly feeling like this is what they would say to me. This is how they would handle it. This is what they would expect me to do. They're wanting to be prepared mentally, emotionally, and obviously abundantly in the material world to be able to come back and offer you something solid. The question is, what is stopping them? And I'm afraid you'll see the real me and not like it. So again, this person continues to struggle with that self-value, feeling like they are not the person for you. You are their person, but there is a lot of uncertainty about them being the right fit for you. And again, this is confirmation. I've had a sudden realization about my life and about our connection. And I don't know if you noticed the light shift. So that is confirmation for me. Again, like I said, they're not ready to fully dive in because they haven't decided how to approach you, but they've reached a decision that they want to speak to you, that they want to reconnect, that they want to try again. But again, because there is that hesitation where they don't know how you're going to react, if you're going to forgive them, if you're still upset with them, depending on how things ended, they're afraid. They're afraid that they're going to get the response that their heart fears, where you're over them and you've moved on. And that's really their biggest fear right now. They know that you're the one. They know that they want to come back into your life. They know that the grass wasn't greener, or they know they made the wrong decision. Let's just put it that way. And they're afraid because they understand that when they do come back, they're going to have some explaining to do. And they're not ready to tell you the truth. And that's technically where they're at right now. So I hope this helped, and I will see you on the next one.